Hi guys, welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your daily horoscope for August 18th, 2021, which is a Wednesday. But before we begin, I would request you to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I post a video. And I also want you to know that I do daily video horoscopes, weekly video horoscopes, and monthly sun rising sign horoscopes that you can watch on my YouTube channel. Alright, so let's talk about what's happening today. And the first thing that I want to talk about is the moon. So yesterday at about 11 p.m. Pacific time, the moon entered the sign of Capricorn. Now this was a shift in energy than what we have been witnessing in the past 2.5 days up until about 11 p.m. or so yesterday. And before this, it was the moon in Sagittarius, which was about having fun and being optimistic and learning things and being adventurous, right? But in Capricorn, the moon is all about work. It's all about discipline. It's all about getting things done and taking decisions. So that's the energy we are in for the next 2.5 days or so. A lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of decisions, a lot of discipline, right? And at and it makes it first aspect at about 3 a.m. Pacific time, which makes it about 3 p.m. Wednesday afternoon Indian Standard Time. If you are on the eastern part of the world, then the Indian time will resonate more with you. And what's happening here is that the moon at 2 degrees of Capricorn is squaring Venus at 2 degrees of Libra. Now a square is a 90-degree angle, and in astrology that feels challenging. It can bring about obstacles. It brings a need for change and adjustments. And in this case, the two planets that are squaring the moon represents our emotions, our inner heart and soul, and Venus represents our relationships, our projects, our finances, our self-worth, our values and skills. So at this point, our emotions are at odds, are in friction with our relationship or projects or finances or self-worth, values and skills. And what this energy is asking of us is to make an adjustment, perhaps to Venus things, perhaps to our relationship, perhaps to our projects, perhaps to our skills, self-worth, values, finances, so that we can feel good about these things. Or it's asking us to work so that we can feel good about our relationships, projects, self-worth, values, skills and finances. So either way, this energy will push us to make certain changes, push us to work a little harder so that we can start feeling good again about our relationship, our projects, our business, our finances, our self-worth, our values and skills, right? That's the first thing. And the next important thing happens at 8 p.m. in the evening. So it's at 3 a.m. and then 8 p.m. So let's see that. And what's happening here? Now, a lot of things are happening with this energy, and let's see that. Mercury and Mars have conjuncted. So this is about 9 p.m. actually Pacific time, which makes it 9 a.m. Thursday morning Indian Standard Time. And what's happening here is that Mercury and Mars have conjuncted, and this energy is in a trine to the moon, and the moon here is in a square to Chiron, right? So there's a lot going on here, a lot of energy. So let's break it down one by one. The first thing is Mercury-Mars conjunction. Now, Mars is a planet of action, of taking initiative, of drive. Mars is also the warrior, so Martian energy can get very aggressive, can get very angry, can get very frustrated. And then we have Mercury. Mercury is our mind, it's our thinking, it's our routine, it's our health, it's our job, it's our diet, it's so many things, right? But primarily, it's our mind. That's what Mercury is. And what is the moon? The moon is our emotions, right? The moon is our inner heart and soul. So at this point, we can really find, now this energy can go two ways. First, let's talk about the Mars-Mercury conjunction. This energy can go two ways. We can feel a lot of drive, a lot of willpower, a lot of initiative towards maybe some communication we are making, maybe some part of our day-to-day routine, maybe something to do with our health and our job. Maybe at this point we find that courage, that willpower, that initiative, to make things happen when it comes to communication, when it comes to our routine, health, job, diet, exercise, immediate environment, maybe something that we didn't have the courage or the drive to do before. Alternatively, this energy can manifest as communication, Mercury, which can be angry and frustrated, right? So this can lead to a lot of aggressive communication as well. So just be mindful of that, that if that's happening to you, maybe be mindful of that, because that is the energy. So that's the negative manifestation of the energy: aggressive communication, feeling angry mentally, feeling frustrated with our day-to-day routine, feeling frustrated with our job, with our health, with our diet, with our lifestyle. That's one manifestation. But the other manifestation is finding the courage to communicate something that we might not have had to do, or finding the courage or the willpower or the initiative to take an action when it comes to our health, job, diet, lifestyle, routine, habits, etc. So either way. But this energy is in a trine to the moon. So I do think this energy will manifest in positive ways because it's in a trine to the moon. It's making us feel good, right? And obviously, if we're feeling angry, we're not feeling good. So most likely, but that being said, it could go either way. But most likely, it will instill some willpower, some drive, some courage within us to move towards Mercury things: communication, social media, thinking, habits, job, lifestyle, health, all those things, because it's in a trine to the moon, right? Making us feel good about our emotions. But the moon here is in a square to Chiron. So whatever this energy is, there is a bittersweet element to the whole thing. But that means there's also a healing element to the whole thing, because Chiron is healing, but Chiron's healing is bittersweet. And that's the energy, right? That's the energy. So to sum it up, what I feel is happening is that this energy with the Mercury-Mars conjunction, with the trine to the moon, is giving us some courage, some willpower, some initiative and drive to move forward with communicating, with social media, with our immediate environment, with our job, health, diet, lifestyle, which we are feeling good about because it's in a trine to the moon. But this energy has a bittersweet healing to it. Alternatively, this energy could manifest as frustration, as aggressive communication, as just feeling very, very frustrated, right? So, but I do think it's positive. I don't think it's so much anger and frustration, but that might happen. It might happen. So, oh, and this energy right here, I did not mention. I should have. Is also in a trine to Uranus. Trine. It's not exact, but it is in a trine to Uranus. And what is Uranus? Uranus is sudden and unexpected. So this feeling of, on one hand, finding the courage, finding the willpower, drive to take action towards our job, health, diet, routine, communication, or on the other hand, feeling angry and frustrated, all communicating in an aggressive way, can come about unexpectedly and suddenly with the trine to Uranus. Uranus is sudden and unexpected, but whatever this is, whatever you're feeling, will propel us one more step towards our unique authentic self, because Uranus is also our unique authentic self. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that, because soon after this, the moon's going to move on, and it is going to trine Uranus exact at about 11 p.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Thursday morning India time. And this is a positive, unexpected change to our emotions. And perhaps this happens after we've found that courage to either take action, or we've, felt a little angry and frustrated, but now we've moved on from it. But like I said, because this energy is in a trine to Uranus and a trine to the moon, both positive, I do think it is a positive energy, not a negative one. And that's pretty much it for today. So two important things happening, one at about 3 a.m. Pacific time, another one at about, 9 p.m. Pacific time. And that's how the day is going to go. The evening, especially 9 o'clock Pacific time and 9 a.m. India time, can be very charged up, a lot happening, a lot going on, unexpectedly, feeling angry, but feeling driven at the same time, feeling like there's some sort of pain, but that pain is being healed as well. So a lot going on at that time. And we are building up to the Sun-Jupiter opposition, which is going to happen very, very soon. We're also building up to this energy right here, both Mercury and Mars trining Uranus. That's going to happen soon. And we are also building up to the full moon in Aquarius on August 22nd, and that's a very special full moon. It's the second full moon we are having in the sign of Aquarius this year, and we'll talk all about that in the full moon video. And Uranus is getting ready to go retrograde, so that's going to happen as well. And when Uranus goes retrograde, all outer planets will be retrograde. So that's all I'm going to say for today. Now, I will give a very brief overview of the undercurrent energies of 2021, because those are themes we deal with every single day, and we are working on those in the background, right? So the first one is the Uranus-Saturn square of 2021. These planets have been squaring all year, and this energy is happening after 21 years, so a long time. And this energy is asking us to change. It's asking us to embrace the new and get rid of the old, right? And since these planets are in a square 90-degree angle, this process of transition from the old to the new, this process of transition of getting rid of the idea of who you think you should be and embracing a unique, authentic self can feel stressful and challenging. But stressful and challenging does not mean negative. It just means it will lead to growth, right? That's the first thing. The second thing about 2021 is that 2021 is a year where we are building. It's a year where we are laying the foundation for two new cycles, two new long-term cycles that started in the year of 2020. The first one ties into December of 2020 with the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. Now, these planets met up after 20 years and started a cycle that will stay with us till 2040, right? And in 2021, we are laying the foundation for that. We will for the next 2 years, but especially in 2021. The next thing we are building is a cycle that started in Jan of 2020 with the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Now, these planets met up after 38 years and ended a 38-year cycle in Jan of 2020 and started a new one, a cycle that has changed our material reality in a very profound way. And we are laying the foundation for that in 2021 as well. And we will continue to do so for the next 2 years as well. So 2021 is all about building, it's all about change, it's all about finding your unique, authentic self, right? And that's the background. And now I will pick a card for the day and then we'll close out the reading. So I'll go with the lesson card today. And yeah. Do that again. Okay, let's go with the top card. It says service. And I think we've gotten this card once before. I feel good when I can help others. So I think today, reminding ourselves that we can be of service to others might help us, because sometimes when we help others, we feel good, we feel lifted. And I don't think that sometimes, I think it's always the case. When we feel like we can help someone and be of service to someone else, it automatically lifts our own energy. So I think the lesson today is that, to know that in serving others, we are helping ourselves as well. And that's all I'm going to say for today. I will see you all tomorrow for my daily horoscope now. Bye.